Outside the Capitol, some uncomfortable questions for the freshman congressman from New York.
Did you give your mistress a job?
I did not.
This week, the New York Times reported Republican Anthony D'Esposito hired his mistress part-time in 2023, citing 4 people familiar with the relationship. He also hired his longtime fiance's daughter, both possible violations of House ethics rules which prohibit hiring relatives and sexual relationships with staffers. Payroll records show D'Esposito employed the women, but NBC News has not confirmed the alleged affair.
Do you think you violated any House ethics?
Absolutely not.
D'Esposito, who represents a district on Long Island, called the article a slimy partisan hit piece. His Democratic opponent, Laura Gillen, says the allegations are very serious and demand further investigation. D'Esposito's seat was one of 4 New York districts Republicans flipped in 2022, one of them going to another Long Islander, George Santos. Critical wins that gave the party control of the House. Santos pleaded guilty to federal corruption charges and was kicked out of Congress. A Democrat now holds that seat.
So allegations of House ethics violations in this Long Island district are not just a local matter. They bring national implications. Republican control of the House rests on the tiniest of margins, just 8 seats, and this seat is wobbly.
One of 24 that the Cook report says are considered toss-ups this election.
What do you make of the allegations against Congressman D'Esposito?
I wasn't wild about him to begin with.
I wouldn't change my vote or think differently of the man.
What matters to you more as a voter?
I would say it had been ethics and morals. I'm not so certain that's important anymore. I like his positions.
The vote in this critical district may already be locked in. Stephanie Gosk, NBC News, Garden City, New York.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.